Hi everybody, Cassandra Bibas here, your Fear to Fuel expert and life transitions coach. I am also the founder and creator of the Ultimate Life Coach Training Academy. The next session is starting in January, so this is a 6-week online intensive for people who are thinking about becoming a life coach or maybe a new life coach, and you're just not sure how this whole coaching mastery, creating a profitable business, creating that profitable business online. You don't know how all that works or how to streamline it and do it in a way that is easy, in a way that doesn't feel like you're working 80 hours a week. So if you're interested in joining me for this 6-week online intensive, join me on the website. That's www.ultimatelifecoachtraining.com. I want to talk to you today about the 3 biggest mistakes I made as a new life coach. There were many of them. I'm not saying there were just 3, but there were 3 really major mistakes that I made as a new life coach. And I want to share them with you so that you can learn from my mistakes and you don't actually have to make them yourself. So mistake number 1 that I made when I was a new life coach was I didn't know my tribe. I had no clue. Like when you're new in business or in coaching, one of the fallacies that you get into is this whole idea of I'm for everybody. What I do is for everybody. Everybody could use my services. Well, from a business perspective, yeah, everybody could use your services, but you don't have unlimited marketing dollars. You don't have a massive sales team, and you do not have more than 24 hours in a day or 7 days in a week. And you know what? Congress is not adding the 8th day anytime soon. So one of the biggest mistakes that I made when I was a new life coach was that I did not really focus in on a niche. I did not know who my tribe of people were. And in fact, by the time I started to figure that out, I was like shifting my tribe. So at one point I was a pre-divorce strategist and coach. And then another point I was focusing only on women. And another point I was a women breadwinners coach. So not knowing my tribe, not understanding who is the niche group of people who I am committing all of my sales and marketing endeavors to, my product creation endeavors to for the next 2 years. Like this is a 2-year commitment when you pick your tribe. And then focusing in on reaching them, on learning more about them, who they are, what they want, what they need out of life. So one of the biggest mistakes I made as a new life coach was not knowing my tribe. Another really huge life coach mistake that I made when I was a new life coach was planning but not doing, like spending a lot of time planning. I don't know if you can relate to this, but I remember being a new life coach and the biggest deal for me was, what do my business cards look like? When am I going to order them? When am I going to get an eVoice account and get a business phone number? Let me help you out. If you don't have clients, your business card doesn't matter. Even if you do have clients, if you're not an awesome, great coach, the business card does not matter. And in this day of age of like Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, you don't need a business card. So I don't worry about my business cards anymore. I don't worry about, well, how am I going to, get clients by going to networking meetings or having postcards or flyers. Like that's old school. That is done. So the second biggest mistake that I made as a new life coach was planning a lot more than I was actually doing. And that was really critical. The third biggest mistake that I made as a new life coach was, and lots of life coaches do this, whether they're new or not charging what I was worth. I mean, I really, in the beginning, lowballed myself. I'm talking about like $20 an hour for a session, $30 an hour for a session. No. Do not lowball yourself as a coach. When you are a life coach, even a new one, you have gone through training, I hope. You have experiences, life experiences, things that you bring to the table, talents and gifts. Do not lowball yourself. That was a huge mistake I made. And let me tell you what makes it such a big mistake. It's sort of like the McChicken sandwich at McDonald's. So when McDonald's introduced the McChicken sandwich, they introduced it at 99 cents. And they thought, let's just get people hooked on the taste. Let's get people to just love McChicken sandwiches. And once they get hooked on the taste, then we can flip the script on them and charge like $5.99 for that McChicken sandwich. Here's the problem with that. People like the McChicken sandwich, but because they were so used to the 99-cent price on that McChicken sandwich, when McDonald's tried to jack up the price, it didn't work because people were too used to paying 99 cents. That's what they attributed the value of that chicken sandwich to. So if you lowball yourself in the beginning, it's very hard to get to premium prices because your clients they see your value at that price point and they expect to stay at that price point. So if you think about it, you want to start your pricing strategy at a pretty comparable rate to what you will do at the premium level. It doesn't have to be at the premium level, but you also want to be ready to say to your clients, just so you know, this is an introductory price that I'm charging you for each session. At some point in the near future, that price is going to go up. So again, my 3 biggest mistakes were that, number 1, I didn't know who my tribe was, the niche group of my target market who I was going to focus on for 2 years, a 2-year commitment. 2, I did a lot more planning in the beginning than I did doing. I was worried about things like phone numbers for the business line and business cards, not okay. And the third mistake that I made as a new life coach was that I really lowballed myself. I didn't charge what I was worth. So I hope that you can take the mistakes that I made as a new life coach over 10 years ago and you can apply them to your own coaching strategies. Again, if you need help really developing your coaching practice, really making your business what you want it to be, really becoming the kind of master coach that you want to become, join me for the Ultimate Life Coach Training Academy. It starts the first week in January. You can register at www.ultimatelifecoachtraining.com. That's www.ultimatelifecoachtraining.com. Don't miss out. The spaces will fill up. You will see that it's going to be closed. So make sure that you join me for the Ultimate Life Coach Training Academy. All right, I will talk to you next time.